Oh, I will tell you though, I did do something, and this might make you happy a little bit. This is what I want to tell you. So
You uninstalled Black Ops 6.
I did uninstall Black Ops 6. I did.
That makes me happy.
I
I'm so
uninstalled.
happy for
I
you. That's gross.
uninstalled Black Ops 6 to install Fragpunk. What's up, guys? Welcome to One Shot, the podcast where we talk things FPS as well as gaming news in general. As always, I'm your host, CM Boom. With me is the amazing Mike Shaky. How you doing today, Mike?
Doing good. While you're just doing your intro, I did like one of the Japanese girl, like anime girl pieces.
Did you?
So, I started off the pod good,
You started on the
Good little
podcast. We're
intro.
vibing. You're vibing
Yeah,
today.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm doing well. Marvel's got me a little bit frustrated, but
You're just a rage monster.
I was
I've
raging
come to learn
Tuesday.
that.
I was raging on
Yeah.
Tuesday a little hard. Hey, my TikTok did well though. My TikTok did
Oh
well. I got
yeah,
over
yeah.
500
That did it.
views. So,
Yeah.
um, but I mean, we regained a little bit on Thursday. A little bit. My
Yeah.
mental was better, but so I mean, this week we're talking Fragpunk. Fragpunk's out. It's out. Came out at 7 p.m. on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Not. It's a weird release time.
Yeah, I think they should have just waited until Friday at midnight.
Well, then we wouldn't have played it.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't have played it, but it's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just such a weird time. But like if you look at like all the different like cost breakdowns inside the game and stuff too, which we'll get into later.
Yeah.
It's all weird increments as well.
Yeah. I think it was the timing though. I think was to coincide with the Japanese release or Asian time release. Was it midnight for like it's on the 7th over there?
No,
Was it? I didn't.
because I looked on Twitch. I want to say Wednesday night, and there was people streaming it, and they all had like Japanese, Chinese, characters.
All right. I don't know.
In their title.
I don't know then. I don't know. But I mean, regardless, game's out. We didn't plan on stream. We were planning to do it on Thursday, but obviously it didn't release till 7 p.m. And since we stream in the morning, we weren't able to do that. So when we came home, when I came home from work, we got to play a little bit last night. I mean, off the bat, first impressions. I mean, how you liking it? I mean,
the menu, the UI is a little confusing, but I feel
clunky.
like that's just because I'm not used to it myself.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of like neon colors everywhere,
Yeah.
so it's kind of distracting rather than like it being a pretty plain background and having the neon play button.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of had the same issue. Was literally I think for like 5 minutes we were in a party and I'm like, you're like, oh, hit the play button, but because you were the party leader, and I was like, I can't find play. I'm like, how are you getting into the practice range? I can't find play. And like realizing it's like literally right there in front of me on the left side of the screen. It's just neon green, so it blended in with the background. Like I was like, because I like some games where it's like it restricts the play button if you're not the party leader. I thought this is what it was doing, but it was right there, and I just wasn't looking. So I mean that's kind of nitpicky to start off with, but overall for the game itself, pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It
definitely gives Valorant CS vibes, but with like a Spectre Divide gun skill mechanic.
Yeah, because I think there's no movement penalty for. There's no shooting penalty and recoil penalty for movement. You retain your accuracy, which I like. The game is very fast paced. Very fast.
Which Reddit disagrees with you.
Reddit thinks it's too slow. I think it's very quick. I feel like, I mean, the first game that I jumped into, I went 0 for 0 the entire game. I did not get a kill or even get killed because everyone else, the rounds would start, everybody would run, kill everybody else before I could get there, before I was trying to, because I mean, that was the very first game, I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on, and then the match would be over. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Didn't really have time to figure out anything there, but I thought it was very quick.
Yeah.
So,
What I will appreciate about the movement in this game. Oh, okay. A negative and a positive movement. There's the normal walking speed, a sprint, and then a like the silent walk and a crouch. So there's a lot of different like buttons you have to figure out how to like map that feel nice in your hand. And the positive, there's halo jumping.
Yeah, the jumping is really fun. I actually had because like again you got off last night, and I was playing a little bit extra, and there was a match where we got like I think 1-2 kills, and then my teammate was around a corner. Remember, my teammate shot around a corner, but the guy shot him. It was 2v1, so I knew where he was. So I literally jump shot at him around the corner, like jump, aim in, and like headshot. So I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun because I miss that type of stuff in like COD because jump shotting's been
There's
dead
no
for years.
slides though either.
Only if you're Axon.
Well, that and if it's the
The
if you
ice,
do
yeah.
the ice card.
That's the
But
cards. So I mean, kind of getting into the main proponent of this that we
the meat and potato of the game.
the card system. If you guys don't know, I mean, I guess if you guys really don't know what Fragpunk is, it's a 5v5 here tactical shooter, hero tactical shooter, like Valorant, where Valorant's like a hero tactical shooter.
No, it's a tech shooter.
It's a tech shooter. It's a tech shooter.
Yeah.
So it's with but you have lancers instead of agents, like in Valorant, whatever, same thing.
It's all the same shit. They just put a different name on it, so it's different.
So it's 5v5 tech shooter. Your standard search and destroy type game mode, but the difference is in before each round starts, you draw 3 cards, right? You're 3 cards, and what these cards are, they modify the rules of the game. And so your team draws 3 cards, and the enemy team draws 3 cards, and then you vote. You have like points. Basically, your economy in this game, you have points to vote on which cards you want, and these things can do stuff like give you an extra 25 health for the entire team. They can do things like they turn your enemy's heads giant. They can turn your head small. You can get there's a card that forces everybody to use knives for the round. Stuff
There's
like
a card that makes your enemies throw their nades more wimpy.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's like it basically bends the rules or breaks the rules to kind of put a little spin on things and make rounds interesting. So, but so that's kind of the meat and potatoes of the game, and we were having actually a blast with some of these cards because you can do some crazy stuff. I know Mike is a very big fan of the melee only card.
Oh yeah, it's fun because like playing CS:GO or Valorant, you'd have to type in like the match chat and be like, "Yo, knife only this round, knife only this round." This time you can just force the enemy team to knife only,
and you can get some insane kills with these. You can get like multi kills. I was looking at Reddit earlier. Someone got like a quad kill with their knife because they all lined up and they did the lunge and got all 4 of them.
Yep. Yeah.
Because like I was a knife only round. Me and a guy turned a corner. We killed each other at the same time, which was really cool. Yeah. So like the card system I think is really really fun, and it's not one of those things that's like hyper competitive, and I don't think that's actually a terrible thing. I think it's kind of
this game. I'd be surprised if this game came out with like a legit esports.
I think there were rumors
just because of huh?
I think there were like the developers might have mentioned about making like an esport or doing tournaments or something like that.
Okay, well, I'd be surprised if it
me.
becomes like a big thing then, because this game, it's like it's fun and all, but like it's so brain rotty.
Yeah,
so brain rot.
That's the thing that you put that
This was like the second game that we played. I was like, this game is legit brain rot.
Yeah, I think that's
it's all the neon colors in the UI, and then all like the changing of the game with the cards and stuff,
and how quickly rounds, like the transition in between rounds, I felt was so quick. And again, part of it was us being like the first game and not knowing what everything was. It's like when all the cards came up, I wanted to like read them all, and by the time I like read them all, it was like too late. Like almost too late. Like, oh, the round's starting. Oh shoot, pick your character. Oh shoot, like I gotta pick my weapon. And then like the game's over.
Well,
So
it's we've only played quick play so
yeah,
far,
we've only played quick play.
but it's best of 4, and if you tie 3-3, you go to 1v1s, and each player plays the ones.
Yeah.
So it'll be you'll elect what position you want in the team, 1 through 5, and then you will go into a 1v1 with whatever the enemy team elects as their 1 through 5.
Yeah, it's like penalty kicks almost. You go in order.
It's like COD's Face Off almost.
Yeah. Face Off is Face Off in the small modes.
It's 2v2, it's small maps, but then you use like random guns. But
oh, you're thinking gunfight. You're thinking gunfight in COD.
Gunfight? Okay.
But yeah, so in quick play for Fragpunk, like he said, it's first to win 4 rounds, but if you both tie at 3-3, you go into what's called duel mode. And so duel mode is a series of 1v1s. You pick your lineup, like penalty kicks in soccer or football, if for our European fans.
Soccer.
Yeah, I played soccer my whole life. But you pick 1 to 5, and then it's a series of 1v1s to determine who wins. You retain your health through the round, so it's like because I think health is 150. So if I hit somebody for 150, but they hit me for 100, I only have 50 health going into the next round. So the next person only has to do 50 on me. There's an overtime mechanic that as soon as it hits overtime, you just start losing health passively. I will say that was probably one of my favorite parts about the game was the 1v1s because of how intense they were. I mean,
I was number 5 in that first game, and
he got like 3. You got 3 to clutch the game up for us. It was crazy.
But then a few games later, I had to beat 2, and I only got 1.
I was not good in my 1v1s. I'm not. I don't come from a tac shooter background. I come from an arena shooter background.
Hey, I come from S&D kids. Yeah, so I'm used to the ones.
I'm more of a hard point control type, respawn type of guy. That's why, like when I was playing the Splitgate 2 Alpha, I was slamming kids. But
control didn't exist when I played competitive. It was uplink.
I wish uplink would come back. But yeah, so that's a really cool. I mean, the game is definitely unique in the way it's structured. I think the Lancers, the characters are all. I didn't get what were you saying there.
I didn't say anything.
Go ahead. I wasn't paying attention, but the Lancers are all unique in their own right. They're definitely relatable to like they're unique, but you can like kind of like you can make the comparisons to like Valorant and stuff because like it's like
I don't think you could.
Well, similarities like Broker's rocket launcher is similar to Raze's.
Yeah, but that's her ultimate. There's no ultimates in this game.
That's true.
It's just normal abilities.
The Q is like there's no ults. That's what I failed to mention. There's no ults, but the Q is
a rocket launcher. Ability. The E is a smoke screen, and I forget what the F is.
It's a trap. It seems that every character has like their main ability, some sort of either sight blocking ability or like area denial ability, and then a trap. Because like
there's a few weird ones, but yeah.
I was playing the sniper Hollow Point. Her main railgun's a sniper that charges up. The E ability is a smoke screen that moves forward and detects enemies, and then like the trap is enemy reveal if they walk into it. So, which is almost similar to Broker, where he has a rocket launcher's main ability, a smoke screen, and then like a trap, which is an explosive.
There's also someone that has an RCXD.
Yeah. Nitro.
But it doesn't kill, it just like shocks them. And so it's like a Twitch drone on Rainbow Six.
Yeah. The not original Twitch. you didn't I have a Siege background and
oh, did they change Twitch?
Well, I think when Twitch like first came out,
She had a drone that could shock people.
Right, yeah, but it used to be like a lot more lethal than like what it.
It used to do 10 damage
I think you
at a
could.
time.
Yeah, but I think there was like it didn't have the cooldown because now it had like Twitch's drone has like a cooldown. I think now like in Rainbow Six, we're getting sidetracked, but like beforehand, like the thing could really destroy you. I think she also used to have two, and I think she only has one now. But again, that's Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Don't come for me for
I'm opening up my Ubisoft Connect just to tell you how long it's been since I played.
that. I played last summer, but um, yeah, I like in terms of like the structure of being like what it is. The game's cool. Game's cool. It's fun. A little quick for my taste in terms of quick play, but again, that's quick play. We haven't played ranked yet. You do have to hit level 30 in order to be able to access ranked, but level 30 is not
We
really.
have 3 hours on the game,
We
and
have
I'm
three
only
hours in the game.
15.
I'm level 6. I played a little longer, like level 17. So it's not hard to rank up at all. You get like 2 levels a game. And mind you, the first game I played, I went 0 for 0. I had no kills, no deaths. I still got like 2 ranks for just playing the game.
Yeah.
Um there's an event going on right now where the porcelain hunting event where just by playing the game there's like a whole set of skins that you'll be able to unlock, which is cool. Um like you said, bright colors, fast paced. Honestly, like it's pretty solid for first impressions. Pretty solid. There's some stuff that we're gonna get to nitpicking here in a second, but if I had to just go based off like a first impression, like just taking the game at face value in the 3 hours that I've played, like in terms of how I feel playing the game and the way I want to play more, um, I would give it. I would say like 7 out of 10, like a 7 out of 10, like good, like it's a good solid game.
It gives me like Black Ops 2 era vibes of just like you
That
can
near
hop
future.
on, play for a few hours. It's very mindless,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can hop off.
Yeah,
Uh,
which is nice. Are you looking at your Ubisoft Connect?
yeah. Um,
But I mean, like, and with that being the kind of like feel of it, I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I think I like that it's not hyper competitive. And that's coming from me who loves to just play ranked modes like all the time. It's kind of nice to have a shooter that you can just kind of get on, uh, play a few matches, have some fun with it, have some fun with your friends, and then get off and not really be not have like your mental affected for the day if you're like, oh
mhm.
man, I lost like 4 or 5 rank matches, uh you're just like getting on and lose, like it's just fun, it's just some dumb fun that I think is is nice. um like kind of moving forward into some of the nitpicks, and I would say more like the bad.
Real quick before we get into nitpicks, according to Steam, my last time played was in June of 2022.
Good
But the
lord.
last operator I remember playing he was a green like emblem, and he had a crossbow. I think it was like Capitera
Capital,
or
Capital.
yeah,
That is a year one siege
yeah.
DLC guy.
That's the
Capital.
last guy I remember
Wow,
playing.
that's crazy. That's crazy. I played Siege years 1 through 5, and then I dropped off, and then I came back in like year 8, year 9, or something, or year 9, which is last year, and then they're going to year 10. But so yeah, moving into the kind of the bad, like the first section I would say was our first impressions, kind of the good, what we like about the game, but I would call this the bad, and
Oh no,
not
I lied. I lied. It was the girl that can call you on the phone. That's the girl I remember playing.
Dokebi.
Yeah.
Dokebi. Um, Mike, this might Mike sidetracks. The bad section, the bad, right? Um, my main thing that I really did have a kind of a problem with, and I know that this is something that is common. I didn't like that not. So there's 12, 13 characters, 12, 13 characters, 13, I think.
13 when I just counted them, I think,
I think
before
so. My
the pod.
Yeah, 13, 12, whatever, right? Um, Only 5 are unlocked at launch. Now I know that like Valorant does this, and even like Siege does this, where it's like the characters are unlocked immediately. I don't know if it's just that Marvel Rivals has spoiled me with it, but I would have liked to see just all the characters playable at launch. I mean, I think it's just with the way that modern gaming is, I think I would have just liked to see all the characters available to play at launch because, especially in all the marketing, like the three main characters in marketing are Axon, Kismet, and
So you're
uh
better than me. I don't remember any of their names, even the ones we played last night.
yeah, Axon and Kismet are like two of the main marketing characters. Axon's the one with the mask, and then Kismet was the girl with like the glasses, and like the like in the main cinematic, they're locked behind a paywall. He skipped that, but like people who are watching, they'll know those two are locked behind a paywall. You have to either buy them with real game currency. It does have the ability to earn like the in-game currency and grind it out and get one character at a time. Um, but I don't know. I don't know how you feel about this. I really would have liked to see all of them available at launch for free.
I don't mind the having unlocked characters because I had to do it for Valorant. I had to do it for Overwatch 2. There's other games that like Marvel Rivals is a way out there game that they're just like, here, have everybody.
I guess yeah.
But I'm gonna kind of move us along here with this. There's a membership that you can pay for.
Yeah.
There's a monthly and an annual.
Yep.
And I gotta pull it up so I'm not misspeaking. You basically can unlock all the Lancers, all the characters, whatever you want to call them, for that month if you buy the monthly. And then you get like the battle pass, you get some coins, and then they also have pop cans, which I won't touch on right now. We'll get into that after this. But they're basically loot boxes.
Yeah, loot boxes.
It's $9.90 for a month.
Okay, to $10 a
or
month.
$8.33 a month
For 12 months.
And this is for 12 months. So this is where I said like the increments are weird because normally you see a $10 battle pass or something like that.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you do the math, 833 times 12 is going to be just shy of $100.
Yeah, and with tax, that will come out to like.
It'll be like 106 if I believe with tax.
So, $100 for the year, if you wanna.
Which we also don't know how long battle passes are yet, or I did not see that.
Yeah, in terms of seasonality, they are non-expiring. If you purchase it, it's a non-expiring battle pass like Marvel Rivals. So as long as you purchase the pass, you can work on it at your own pace. Which, that is something that I would put back into the good. I want to see more companies do this. I mean, Halo did it. Halo, you didn't even have to purchase the battle pass. It was just there to you. So you could go back and buy it later. But a lot, Marvel and this game, Fragpunk, are as long as you purchase it, you have it forever. Which also I would like to point out, we didn't put into the. So Fragpunk is developed by Bad Guitar Studios. Bad Guitar Studios is a subsidiary of NetEase Games, which developed Marvel Rivals. So NetEase, I don't think they're not directly involved. Their name is on the publishing because it's a subsidiary studio, kind of an I think it's like an internal studio. So, which is why I think a little bit of this monetization is shocking to me, because
Rivals doesn't have many.
The
outside of like skins.
NetEase, their monetization of Rivals is like darn near perfect, I would say, for a live service game.
Yeah.
But they're not directly involved in this. It's a subsidiary studio, so
that's a good thing though. The Fragpunk isn't like EA, and there's stuff that just like is game breaking. Everything you can buy in the game are like character, lancer, or whatever you call them, skins, weapon skins, sprays, and like emotes.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing technically game breaking.
Well, I mean,
Oh, and then
you
like
have to
the
pay
battle
for
pass membership, whatever.
well,
But
and
yeah,
having to unlock the Lancers themselves. But I think we also looked at they're only like $5 a piece,
yeah, they're not bad. That's about what I
which
think it cost in Valorant too.
that's not terrible. I would say $5 for a character is like on the that's like probably the most I would really realistically want to pay for a character is like $5 rather than that I would just grind out the game. Um, but yeah, that subscription's kind of I don't like that. I don't like that, and that scares me for future games because that's like I don't want subscriptions in my game. Like I don't want to be
Yeah.
subscribing to a game in order to get content because granted free to play
Well, it's
game, but
not
I don't.
it's not a lot of content that you get. You
Yeah,
get like you get the loot boxes, you get skins, and then like the battle pass.
yeah, and well, characters.
Well, yeah, but we've already touched
I
that,
guess yeah.
so
So I mean, yeah, I just it's not a lot, and I think that's also what scares me is that like Activision and COD seeing that. And if it's not successful, then we don't have anything to really worry about. But if it's like
yeah.
getting a lot of players to buy it, that could be a problem for future live service games of being like, oh well, that's working, because you saw that
Yeah.
with loot boxes. Overwatch came out with loot boxes in 2015, 2016, and
But
freaking
then they got rid of them.
they did get rid of them. Well, they're bringing them back now. They are
Yeah.
bringing them back
I
to
think it's
Overwatch
too
2.
little, too late. But we
But
can get into
you
that on a
like you
different
saw
day.
them come out with that, and it was a good system. Overwatch did it because it was all purely cosmetic. But then
Yeah.
games like Call of Duty got a hold of it and decided to put weapons in those loot boxes, game changing
Jumping back to
weapons.
AW with the Speakeasy
Well, those are
ASMR
the
and the
variants.
Blast Fire
Yeah,
Al.
I don't know if you played Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 DLC
Yeah.
guns that came to the game were in loot boxes.
Yeah.
So it's like you couldn't even like there are and I played Black Ops 3 during its prime and even afterwards. There are guns I still don't have in that game because they're still locked behind a loot box. Like I just didn't get all of the weapons because they were locked behind loot boxes and I was like 16 at the time. I didn't have money. I didn't have money to pay for all these premium loot boxes to get these weapons. So but I mean, other monetization, they've got like stickers, which I said I went through the menu and I went, oh man, they're gonna monetize the crap out of this, but it's stickers, it's whatever. Skins we expect to be monetized for guns. I think the big problem is the subscription. I think I see
Yeah. CSGO has stickers. I'm not worried
yeah
about stickers. CSGO has skin,
yeah
but they also have a market that you can sell and
yeah.
buy skin
I'd CS:GO
rather than
is
buying it from the company
right.
themselves.
CS:GO is it's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and
That's
like
also been around
yeah, it's
since
been
like
around since
basically
yeah
before both of us were born.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, CS. I mean, it's you can compare it to CS, but it's a little bit different because of.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, you also want to touch on the loot boxes for cosmetics. It's the pop cans. It's a gotcha system. So gotcha is like you get in
It feels like
pulls,
R6 with
packs.
the packs.
Yeah, they give you a pull. I think you usually get like a free pull a day. That's like if you ever played Mario Kart, like the mobile Mario Kart, it was also a gotcha system to get. I did. The only reason I can relate it, it's a gotcha system where like every day you get a free pull, but then the game incentivizes you to buy more pulls because the more it's like the more you pull, the higher chance rarity you have. It's not necessarily like the same rarity per pack. It
I
like
didn't
the
see
it's
that.
I think it scales with the more pulls you get. I believe that's how a gotcha system works. Um,
Well, yeah, that's how a gotcha system works, but I don't think this one is a gotcha system
people
because
were saying on Reddit it was.
I pulled 11 or 12 of them just today, and I got a lot of commons.
Yeah, well,
So it's
it
like,
might be. I saw someone on Reddit saying it was like 50 pulls and they finally got like a rare.
oh, okay. And jumping back to the membership real quick, I'm a guess since it's a 12-month membership, there's going to be a battle pass a month just so they get their full.
You think every month? You think season's only gonna last a month?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Because if you buy a monthly membership, you obviously get to keep that battle pass that comes out with that month. But
I mean, I
if
guess
it's a 2 to 3 month battle pass, you're paying $100 for
$40
four battle passes
I think they're
a
trying to
year.
get you with all the extra stuff too. like
yeah, for
the
sure.
lancers and the account perks you get, because I think you get like free name change, you get like extra XP boosts, um, kind of stuff like that. But I mean, regardless, the game seemingly has done well. If you look at the Steam charts here, which you can't really kind of see it on the right, it does say the all-time peak was 63,119. Right now in game there's 61,000 675 people. Uh, I mean, that's a decent launch. I know the big issue is they delayed their console release. So the game only launched on PC. They said there was an issue with the port to console, and I believe console is now in like 2 months is when they're aiming to get it out. So the console port or the console version will be out in like, at least they said in within 2 months. So, but I mean, not terrible for a PC only launch. I mean, I guess we wouldn't even have the console metrics, but definitely nothing like Rivals, where it was like
Dang.
400,000 players at launch, and now it's like retaining 250,000 players. Um, Not bad. Um, for not being like a mainstream game, it's not terrible numbers. It's better than Spectre Divide right now, which has like 200 players. So, um, but
Uh, is this the right one?
are you looking at it now?
I was trying to compare the Steam chart of Fragpunk to COD.
To COD? Oh, you can't find that anywhere. I've been trying to find the COD Steam charts. I did someone will post it somewhere, or someone will did somewhere, but I haven't been able to.
I'm gonna send you a link. Let me know if that's
Okay.
correct or not,
But,
in your opinion.
But yeah, I mean, overall impressions of first impressions of Fragpunk. I mean, obviously we gotta get I would say we have to get a week's worth of play in order to really make like a final like decision, or get like kind of like, because we got to work through like, we got to get through ranked, we got to get through just kind of all the other stuff, and I mean really kind of got to see how long it takes to grind and get a lancer via in-game currency rather than just purchasing it, because that's something I want to know, is like how many hours would I have to grind to just get the, like, just to just get a character rather than just paying outright. um but the game's definitely, it's you said it best. It's like someone took a tack shooter and made it brain rot, where it's fast paced, stuff happens quickly, but it's visually appealing, and it's kind of just some dumb fun. And I
Yeah.
think that, I mean, that's okay for me. I mean, I don't think everything needs to be hyper competitive, and I think this would definitely fit into people's like, come home, play for a little bit, have some dumb fun, go to bed. You know?
Yeah, it's quick games. It's like
Yeah.
10-minute games, real quick, dirty, easy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I retain my, for initial impressions, a 7 out of 10, and we'll have a week of streams. We'll be streaming this all next week, and I'm playing this. I know we're taking a little bit of a rivals break, which pains me, but like, I think we're,
I think we need
I
it,
think we need it.
especially
We
after
need,
some of the rages you've had the
yeah,
last 2 weeks.
yeah. I'm getting better. I'm gonna get better over this week, but so yeah, that's definitely something that we need to that we'll do, and it'll be a fun time. Um, Speaking though of rages, it's time, Mike. Do you have something? It's time for the gamer
I
rant.
don't this week.
You don't have something for the gamer rant of the week?
No, I don't. I've been in a good mood this week.
I do. Okay. I'm not gonna go full like Mike did Mike hand with the hand cam, because I have myself.
No, but the hand cam was
it was
peak.
good. It was good. I'm ranting this week. And it's another Marvel rant. Okay.
Oh, you guys crybaby cheesing?
No.
What's happening?
My rant that I have is just, and this is gonna particularly, this is pertaining to like mainly the domination game mode, because we've been having struggles. For the love of God, I hate it. I hate when, or even like on an offense or a defense for any mode we do, where we play the first round really well, we play the round really well. We're getting our kills. You know, we win the first round in domination, or we we defend it successfully on convergence, or we slam the payload 3-0 on Spider Islands. Like, we get it in there, right? Like, we're rolling. It's like, okay, cool. We're consistent. Love it, you know? And then we just go to round 2 and just fold. Just all of a sudden, like, and it'll be like nobody in the enemy team changes. Nobody on our team changes. Nothing has changed in terms of hero comps. But all of a sudden, we have forgot how to play the game, and we just get completely rolled, destroyed, and end up losing. I don't understand it, because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. We just played really well. Everyone was, heals were on point. The tanks were taking space. DPS was getting the kills that we needed to get. We were protecting our healers. We were countering the dive. And it's like, we did perfect. We had the formula. It was good. Our ult utilization was perfect. And then we go to round 2. Nobody has swapped anything on both sides. And we just fold. It's like, we know how the enemy's going to play. We just beat them in round 1. How are we folding? How are we folding in round 2? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why? Okay? Like, that's what gets me. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's like, just do what you did in the first round. Ugh. I'm done.
It's different though, because you're going from attack to defense, or vice versa.
Not in domination. Not in domination. It's the same thing. Same game mode, just a different part of the map. It's a different part of the map. Same point.
If it's a different map, then it's not the same map.
It's still okay, but wait, listen. It's how long has this game been out? We haven't had any new domination maps since the game launched. We're in plat right now, right?
Yeah.
Everybody should know it's the same maps.
Yeah.
We should know the compositions, right?
I have seen though that there are boosters out there, and then there's people that have gotten boosted to like Celestial even past us.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't solo queue because they're just that bad.
Yeah, well, I mean that's gonna happen every game, but like, just people just don't do that. It's.
I love playing devil's advocate when you get heated.
Yeah. I get devil's advocate has to be there. It could be silly. It could be a little bit of a silly rant, but I think there's some validity in it. Like when, again, on domination, we won the first round. We're good. And it's like, we win the first round by like a large margin. It's like we 99 owed them. Like we got to 100%. They didn't touch point once. How the frick did we just fold in the second? Okay. Let me calm down. That's my rant. That's my rant. That is my rant for the week. Is like, that is. Oof. But yeah, so hopefully that stuff will start to leave because we're playing Fragpunk this week.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be something with Fragpunk about people not knowing how to play their characters.
No, because
maybe cheesing about that.
I won't, because Fragpunk's inherently it's not competitive because of the card system. It's just I don't care because it's dumb fun, and I've already know that it's dumb fun. Fragpunk I will not care about in terms of winning or losing. It's just I'm just here to have fun and play with a turtle strapped to my back and the enemy's heads.
Oh yeah, that's a card that we didn't mention.
Yeah, Turtleback, where you can strap a turtle to your back and defend from bullets. There's some crazy cards.
Just on the back.
Hey, it's bend the rules. In terms of news, though, I'm done ranting. Back to like the news. Here's some Call of Duty news this week. Some COD news.
Oh, so this may cause a rant for me?
It might.
Is what I'm hearing?
Season 3 was delayed to April. I know, and the big component of that, I think, is because of Verdansk not being ready. Because that was a big thing coming for Warzone. Season 3 is Verdansk is coming back, and I don't think Verdansk is ready, so they delayed it to April. Sucks to see. I think this happened last year with Season 4 or something. Yeah, whatever, don't care. Oh, I will tell you, though, I did do something, and this might make you happy a little bit. This is what I want to tell you. So
You uninstalled Black Ops 6.
I did uninstall Black Ops 6. I did.
That makes me happy.
I
I'm so
uninstalled.
happy for
I
you. That's gross.
uninstalled Black Ops 6 to install Fragpunk.
That's growth. I'm so proud of you.
I freed up 200 gigabytes on my computer.
That's something we need to talk about too.
Is
Like,
large file
these COD games
sizes.
get bigger and bigger, but there's still just as much content as the game before.
And then like a game like Marvel Rivals fits into 30 gigs or 40 gigs, whatever it is. But
Uh,
that could be for another day. Yeah, I did uninstall Black Ops 6 because I haven't played it in a month. I tried to play last month. I booted up ranked. First match, hacker. Guy hacking on the other team. Then, oh, cool. Not playing anymore. And so I deleted it yesterday so I can make room for Fragpunk. But with the Call of Duty details, so the same day. Yeah.
Black Ops 2, I just Googled it really quick. 21 gigs.
From 2012.
Yes, graphics have gotten better, and there's more guns and attachments in the game now. But was it 200 gig difference, call it?
Basically.
In 10 years?
Yeah.
12 years? No thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. The file sizes have gotten kind of big, but yeah, so the same day that Season 3 was announced that it was delayed, Ghost of Hope on Twitter did tweet out stuff about future CODs. Mainly for Modern Warfare 4, reportedly coming out in 2026. This is what Ghost of Hope tweeted out. Exclusive details for Modern Warfare 4 2026. No old gen support.
That's what, PS4 and Xbox One now?
Yeah, because Black Ops 6 is still supported on old gens, by the way. So no old gen support. Traditional UI like the older games, more traditional than BO6. The engine is being overhauled to address Modern Warfare 2 problems like visual clutter. MW2 2022. And it's being developed on dev kits for the next Xbox, reportedly. And this is a big one. No Warzone 3 if Verdansk fails to retain / current returning players.
Kill Warzone!
So,
Kill Warzone!
yeah, Warzone could be dying completely.
Warzone!
We could be getting rid of Warzone. It could be going away. If this is true, I mean, Ghost of Hope is a very widely known to be a reliable source. I
don't know if you're showing the tweet on the pod.
I am.
The first, okay. Scroll down to Mr. Pro Wesley.
Yeah, no Warzone would solidify one of the greatest fumbles ever in the history of gaming. Imagine having one of the most viral, successful, and biggest money-making games ever and managing to kill it dead through insane mismanagement. Yeah. I mean, let's be a little real here. Warzone was 100% helped by the time that by the timing in which it released.
Yeah,
because
Fortnite.
Well, no, not even that. Just the pandemic. Because Warzone released in 2020, and it released, and then 2 months later, everyone was locked inside with nothing to do. So what were we doing? Playing Warzone.
Me.
I was playing Warzone. 2019 Warzone was fantastic. You know why it was fantastic? It's because they didn't put up some marketing BS of they didn't shine this flashy thing in front of your face. They just gave you the game and said, here's this battle royale mode, and we as the player base had to figure out everything on our own. There was genuine exploration and figuring stuff out, kind of like Marvel almost, where it's like, here's the game, and now we're figuring out meta comps and what's good and what's not.
Really quick, super short rant. Why, obviously all the Call of Duty have the Call of Duty, whatever the title is. Why are we continuing Black Ops 6 this far in Modern Warfare this far. Come up with a new era or something. Like, yeah, we've gone to jetpacks, we've gone super futuristic. Yeah, we've gone World War II, we've gone super in the past. Like Modern Warfare 27. When is it gonna stop? Come up with a different game, please. Come up with different characters. You've been beating the living crap out of Captain Price.
Yeah. I mean, Black Ops did do that to an extent with Adler and like all the operators they have now. I mean, it is still in the Black Ops franchise. They do have Mason and Woods in there, but kind of as minor characters.
Which Woods is Vietnam era, which is nowhere near where this Black Ops 6 should be.
Yeah, because it's Black Ops 6 in the 90s. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to do that though, because I think characters like Captain Price are recognizable and Ghost is recognizable. I mean, they're the two most recognizable characters in Call of Duty.
COD is banking on the nostalgia factor.
Oh yeah, I mean, like that's what I mean, and that's we've talked about that. The rumor for this year is that it's because it's another Treyarch title. Is that they're doing what they did with MW3? Is it's a Black Ops title with all of the old BO1 BO2 maps coming back? Am I gonna bite on that? Probably.
What? So what happened? Like Modern Warfare 2019 when they were like, "Oh yeah, the next game's gonna have a 3-year life cycle."
I was MW2 2022 was supposed to be 2 year.
Okay. Well,
Thank
still,
God we didn't get that. But they got what happened. They got greedy.
They got greedy. Like, put out a good product, have it have a 2-3 year life cycle. Put out another good product because that increases your development time even more. Instead of having a 3-year development time between games.
I don't know if that's gonna matter.
Which I don't know if it's still a 3-year development time. But
is.
that's how it used to be, a 3-year.
Yeah, but
you could extend that to 6.
Yeah, here's the problem though.
Or even 12.
Here's the problem with that, and I understand that. Black Ops 6 had a 4-year development cycle, like an extra year to work on it. Look what they gave us.
Okay, well, Black Ops 6 aside,
I don't know
more
if it's
development
necessarily
time.
Going to be the more development time. I think it's the management and like the studios. They need a complete overhaul of the game, and I don't think it's going to happen.
So fire all of Activision's C whatever O's.
I think
didn't
they
COOs.
took over. They moved some guys around. I don't know.
Fire all the lead developers. Bring in the OG Modern Warfare 2 devs. Bring those guys back because they put out a good product.
Yeah. There's rumors. There's rumors because we already know that the next Black Ops is a direct Black Ops 2 sequel. Because the level 1000 Master Prestige reward in Black Ops 6 is a teaser for the next one, and it's a Black Ops 2 like it's like a futuristic soldier with a Black Ops 2 stuff and like the eagle emblem from BO2, like the Navy SEAL emblem I think it was that they used in BO2. So there's rumors of, I think someone said somewhere that the Pick 10 system could be coming back.
Which they should have done a long time ago, but Warzone killed COD because
Warzone might be dying.
Whoa. Warzone killed COD because they went from the Pick 10 system, which was great for multiplayer, to now let's have 20 different sights, 20 different magazines, 20 different stocks, 20 different barrel attachments, 20 different under barrel attachments. Yeah. Like, come on.
And in MW 2019, which is where this all started, yes, we had the gunsmith, but it was a very minimalized version of the gunsmith because you only had like 3 or 4 options. Because I can remember custom my M4, you only had like 4 stocks. I think it was only like 4 stocks.
Well, it wasn't a Pick 10. It was you could put 5 attachments on the gun.
Yeah. Which is like how it is now.
And that's it now.
Yeah.
Which Pick 10 was, all right, I'm going to give up an attachment. I'm going to give up a secondary so I can have an additional perk or something.
Yeah. Which I will again, to play devil's advocate, like you were in my rant, the 2019 version, the Modern Warfare 2019 version of the gunsmith wasn't bad because it's what it should have been. Yes, you can have 5 attachments, but it's all the same attachments across each gun. Like each gun has the same like foregrip. Like every gun, like in the Pick 10 system has foregrip. Every gun had the same foregrip. It did the same thing. You know?
What was it? It's a stippled grip, a ribbed grip,
Yeah,
speed grip, like all of
yeah,
that.
they had that. So that was a across all things, and you had only you had the same three red dots. You know, it wasn't like the same four compensators. It wasn't this overhaul massive thing they did with like MW2 where you had 70 different attachments and oh you got to use this gun to unlock this sight so then you can use it on this gun but then you got to use this gun to get this foregrip to use it on this gun. Like it wasn't out of hand. Now it is. And so if they do go
Well,
back to a Pick 10 system, which is I think it's a far like a long shot that they do that, maybe potentially could do that could potentially be could be good. Could be good. You good over there?
yeah, I was doing some COD math. So I believe it was 2014. Ghost came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time that I remember seeing a dip in COD.
Yeah.
And then Advanced Warfare came out, it kind of spiked up
Yeah.
again, and then we get to Black Ops 3, it spikes up some
Yeah.
more, and then people get tired of jetpacks. Infinity War puts out
Yeah. Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare, and then it's a deep dive,
You get World War II after
and we're
that.
diving and diving and diving, all the way until Cold War, where we have a slight spike,
Black Ops 4 had a
and
spike.
we have
People like to be
oh
at
yeah,
4.
Black Ops. I forgot about Black Ops 4. But all right, so we bump with Treyarch games, and then we deep dive with Infinity War, uh, and then we get Vanguard, deepest dive in COD history, if I would guess.
Yeah, 100%. I think so. Yeah.
And then now we're doing this Modern Warfare 2 recycle, another deep dive, and now people are hating on a Treyarch game, and it's not even season 3.
No.
I think COD's out of ideas.
I would agree. I would agree. I would agree that COD's out of ideas and something major.
Maybe a life cycle game like a COD Mobile, but for console, would do them better.
COD Mobile being the best COD game out of all of them.
COD Mobile being the last good COD in the last 15 years to release, 10 years to release.
I liked
Even
it.
though COD Mobile wasn't a thing back then.
Damn. I liked MW3 last year. Part of that could have been, I mean, part of it is the nostalgia. I agree 100% part of that's the nostalgia. And I think that just releasing original 16 maps you didn't have to develop is a lazy, lazy thing to do. But Sledgehammer did a very, very good job of putting out multiplayer content that wasn't predatory. You had constant events that were easy. Like every week, there's a weekly event to earn a good camo, and like you could get good stuff. The maps, Sledge proved that COD developers can still make good maps because maps like again Six Star, Vista, Rio that came in, and I'm talking from a competitive standpoint, they came in and saved the CDL. Those were fantastic maps, traditional lane maps that played amazingly. Like they proved that they still have the ability to do that. They just don't do that because the higher ups or the management just tells them what to do. Because yeah, even going back to Vanguard, I think it was that they didn't want to develop Vanguard. They wanted to do Advanced Warfare 2, and upper management said no, develop Vanguard. What are we doing?
I don't know how to code for shit, but put me on the Activision dev team, and I can recreate a map from 10 years ago.
Probably. I sometimes I wish they would do the thing that like Halo does with Forge.
I'll take a 6-figure, high 5-figure salary to copy and paste year from year.
Do you think that like can you imagine if COD had a Forge mode and we could make maps?
Cool. I mean, that's kind of what
Halo.
Or no, Forge.
They make Forge maps.
No, that's what's the Halo? It's the big map.
Yeah, Forge.
Mode.
Forge World.
It's Forge?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically what Ground War is. But Ground War, they've been just recycling Warzone map.
Yeah. Well, Forge would be the map editor where we could just create. Yeah. We could just create new maps that are good, and then like in Halo they do that where it's like in Halo Infinite, the pit from Halo 3 is recreated in Forge and it's in the competitive.
I don't think that the COD player base has the love for COD anymore to do that.
There's a few. There has to be a few out there. There has to be a few people that would come back and maybe make good maps. But I mean, we're kind of getting a little.
Like we're on like all OG Call of Duty players are basically gone.
Yeah.
I have not played COD seriously. I mean, I wouldn't even say I played it seriously in Cold War, but I played it ranked with my buddies a handful. I haven't played COD seriously since Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, I skipped Vanguard.
I skipped a lot of those games in between
I played 2019. I
2019
played
and
Cold
now,
War.
but like
Loved Cold War. Cold War is where I got into competitive COD. Loved Cold War.
I think AW was the last time I had probably over 1,000 hours in a COD game.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Or no, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3.
I mean, I checked my hours in Marvel Rivals in the same in the same amount of time that Marvel Rivals out and Black Ops 6 was out. I had double the hours in Marvel, which is crazy. But yeah, so that's what we could be potentially getting for 2026 COD. We'll see.
Will I buy it?
We'll see.
Probably not.
We'll see. We'll see. A lot could change. Maybe I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. It's hard to tell.
$80 game?
No,
Nah.
don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Nah.
But yeah, but Fragpunk's been fun. Again, we're gonna keep playing it. Next episode we'll have a definite kind of more fleshed
I'm
out.
about to boot it up.
Yeah, Mike's about to boot it up. I might boot up too a little bit and play here. But yeah, we'll have a more kind of like solid opinion. But the game right now is fun. It's cool. There's some stuff that needs changed, but I'm having fun with it. You're having fun with it.
It's good brain rot.
Brain rot. It is good brain rot. It is good brain rot. But
and the matches queue pretty fast too, so I don't have to TikTok doom scroll in between games.
Yeah, they don't have those Marvel Rivals instant queues though. Those instant queues are insane, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that has been this episode of One Shot. Guys, go like, follow, subscribe, come to the streams. We stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, come vibe with us. Come experience the brain rot that is Fragpunk. It is going to be an awesome time, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.